Michail, how important was that it stayed at 1-0 tonight and it didn't spiral after that first goal?
One thing that with us, we always believed that it was never going to spiral. We believed that we would have got a goal, but didn't manage to do it today. So 1-0, bring it home, and then hopefully win there.
Are Sevilla a different calibre of team that you've faced so far in this competition?
I wouldn't say a different calibre. In this competition, then yes, I'll definitely say that. The way they play football is quality. How they keep the ball, possession-based team. But we're definitely up for the standing and bring it home. 1-0 down, we could probably take it.
For yourself tonight, you had some brilliant runs. Was it frustrating that there wasn't really any opportunities that you could get on the end of tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I work hard for the team, and obviously being a striker, you want to have some opportunities, which I didn't really get today. But hopefully next week I can get them.
Well, look, we've mentioned going home next week in front of your home crowds. I don't know if you're aware of Sevilla's away record in this competition. It's not that great. 2 draws, 2 losses, and they've only scored 1 goal.
Then that's very positive for us.
We'll take it.
Definitely. But one thing is we always believe in our abilities, we always believe in ourselves, and today was a bit of an off day for us. We didn't get to create as much chances as we wanted to. So hopefully next week we can do that.
An enjoyable experience playing here tonight?
Yeah, very enjoyable. We definitely enjoyed it, and we would have been better if we won the game.
Carl, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, it's great to see him still smiling despite what he calls an off day for West Ham out in Seville. And he makes a really good point there about the quality of the opposition, because we have to remember the reason Sevilla are in the Europa League knockout stages now is because they dropped down from the Champions League. They are in a title race in La Liga. They're second in La Liga at the moment, only just behind Real Madrid. So this was a different calibre of opposition than they've faced so far. Yeah, he's right. And this is, I think West Ham, the group stage, I think we got a good draw. You know, some of the teams were off it. So this is European football. This is the calibre. You'll go to a place like Sevilla where it's rocking and rolling, got international footballs all over the park, quality all over the park. But I liked his interview there. I think it's important that you understand that it's half time. It's like you cannot be downhearted. You've got a flight home tonight. You've got to lift yourself for the weekend. And then you got the Thursday night, which is going to be outstanding, an outstanding night. But I like the fact he's upbeat.
He's got to be, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not over yet. Yeah. Like, everyone knows it's not over. They've done a good job over here. They've kept the scores low. Look, Sevilla are not known for scoring loads of goals, so the most they're probably going to score, I don't want to jinx it again, but is another goal, because they're good at getting in positions, but probably their finishing hasn't been great. I don't know if over the season, I think they've only scored 39 goals. Yeah. Now this is 40th goal of their season. So you can defend against them. But I'm more concerned about what's going forward for West Ham. West Ham can go and win this game. They can win this whole tie, but they have to be more ruthless in front of goal. I see Antonio talking about not having enough chances, but you don't need to have enough chances. You just have to have that half chance, and you've got to be ruthless. That half chance, turn it into a plus. You can get goals out of these boys. Yeah, and in terms of Sevilla's threat in the second leg, Ocampos got booked tonight. He is one of their threats going forward. He won't be able to feature in the tie at London Stadium. So that's another positive for West Ham to take. Do you think David Moyes will approach it differently to how he did tonight out in Seville? Without a shadow of a doubt. The second leg, it's always different in any European competition, because you know what's at stake, you know what you have to do, you know where you're at. I used to like the second legs at home because for obvious reasons you get that lift from the crowd, and I've said it. This is the third time, but the crowd will play a massive part in it. They will, and I'm looking at the body language of the Sevilla players when they were clapping the crowd afterwards. They weren't that thrilled with the result, were they? They weren't thrilled with the result. There was no finality to it. They wasn't like. I'm hoping that they have an off night. Take their, because I don't think they've seen West Ham at their very, very best. They've not seen West Ham with Jared Bowen. Yeah, but there's a problem as well. It's another week for them to get their other players in. I think Rakitic, Martial, another week training. Just came on, another week's training, get fitter. So this was a great opportunity tonight to go and win the game. And then when those other players come back, they've got their work cut out. But at the same time, you're just going to have to just go and, when they do come over, hopefully these players are not on song and they're not fit enough. and then you can take advantage of them.
But we do know how strong they are defensively. Is there a chance that they might come to London and just shut up shop?
I think they'll try. I think they'll try. We don't know the situation like with the injuries, the lads that are coming back in. You don't, like I said, a week in football is a huge amount of time, so you don't know. They'll try and stifle the game. You'll see a lot of them, maybe play acting in, stuff that the West Ham fans might not be accustomed to because they've not had enough European football. Rolling about, time wasting, maybe, don't get frustrated by it as a players. You need that passion, you need that energy, you need that aggression.
But don't get involved with the other antics.
Yeah, I mean, you need to be cold as well when you're playing against them, because they will do it. But you get, again, every opportunity, if there's a shot or a tackle that flies in, get the crowd up, get into the referee, get the whole place rocking.
Give yourself the advantage.
Yeah.
And every little crevice, they know that they're in for a game when they come to the London Stadium.
How difficult is that to do, though, as players, when a team are being so defensive and you have to score in a game and you just can't seem to get through? How difficult is that to contain your frustration?
It's difficult. Of course it's difficult, but this is the challenge in playing European football. You need to be up for this. You've got to now go back to the drawing board. You know what to expect. These guys, obviously Sevilla is definitely they're a defensive-minded team, but we've got players to break them down. I felt Benrahma, he's a type of player to break him down, where he can dribble, get in between players, get in behind the defence. Vlasic wasn't too bad today, but he needs to do a little bit more with his finishing. Lanzini can break down as well. So when Jared Bowen comes back, there's players there, and then Michail Antonio, if he gets on the score sheet, they'll do his confidence a world of good to be scoring regularly. So hopefully they can get that opportunity in the next game.
OK, well, David Moyes' team talk after the match must have been pretty long, because we've waited all this time for Becky Ives to talk to him. Let's find out how the West Ham manager saw that match.
Is it getting frustrating with this theme? Because there were opportunities created tonight, but it was just lacking that final ball again, which has been a theme in the last couple of games.
Yeah, no, I thought tonight, Nicky Vlasic had a great chance in the first half. I thought Manuel Lanzini had a great chance in the second half. I don't think you come to these places and get loads and loads. I don't think you get 10 great chances to score. I think you get 2, 3, 4 chances, and you have to take some of them. So just our finishing at the moment's not been the best, and we have to try and improve on it, because it's costing us. The last couple of games, I feel as if it's cost us.
Well, you've still got the next leg next week back at the London Stadium. All out next week? Everything to play for?
We'll be there. We'll all be ready, and we'll give it everything we can to get through. We're in a really good position. We can still get through quite comfortably. I keep repeating myself, I'm playing a really good team, an experienced team in Europe, but it'll be a big night for us, and certainly our players will be up for it and ready for the game.
Do you reckon Jared Bowen will be back for next week?
I have no idea.
We'll wait and see.
Cheers,
David,
thank
you.
He is keeping his cards close to his chest, same as you, Carlton.
Of course, you got to. We're on the same team, what I mean?
Yeah. Well, look, it is a huge night at the London Stadium next Thursday. We're going to be there. What would you like to say to the West Ham fans in order for them to get behind this team like they never have done before? Because the team are going to need them.
Turn up.
Be loud.
Be loud. Every man, woman and child.
Yeah.
Enjoy the night and get behind the lads, because they're going to need you.
You're going to be warming up those vocal cords all week?
Yeah, I'll be singing. I'll be in the crowd cheering them on, because I won't be. I'll be here, actually.
You're going to be working. You've got a job to do.
No, my spirit's going to be with you. So come on, West Ham fans. We need you. This is the 12th man. This is where we need you.